Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in. We're going to take a look at the eero 3-pack. This is available on the Smart Home HQ store. It comes in a nice secure box. We take the sleeve off here, and it reminds me of the Amazon Echo when it first released. It was a nice, crisp, clean box, and this is a pretty nice package as well. It comes even in a really nicely packaged UPS or FedEx shipping box with hard cardboard on the inside to kind of keep it nice and secure, so that was a plus. Take the lid off here, and we're going to be shown 3 eeros. Now, there is a tab that says start here, and that's good. Take this out of the box. First off, let's take a look. They all pretty much look the same. Nice, flat router / Apple Airport-esque design. Minimal. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. On the back, it's pretty simple as well. You have your power ports. You have a reset pin right underneath there. Power ports, 1 Ethernet, 2 Ethernet, and a USB port. So, maintenance or sharing maybe of a printer or storage down the line, that's an option. Never hurts to have a USB port for future firmware updates and features. Now, it doesn't matter which port you plug into your modem. That you just plug one in and it auto senses that. So you got one that will go to your modem and one that'll go to your switch or computer, and then you go down the line. You connect one at a time, go through the setup process, and then you add another one, name it, go through that setup process, and then you add the last one, or you keep going on. You buy multiple packs so you can keep expanding. This guy here does have 1 Ethernet cable that comes with it and its power cord. So under the flap, it says, hey, you need help? Go to the app store, either on Apple or Android. This is the unit number 1. You need to go ahead and hook it up, but go ahead and get the app. Under with it is a power cord, which I already have sitting aside over here, and 1 Ethernet cable, and that's for you to connect into your modem. Under the other ones, it is just a power cord, because these guys are designed to connect wirelessly over a mesh and can kind of work together to make your home network even stronger. Now, that said, if you have network drops in other rooms, you can plug it in through the network cable, and it will connect over the wired network back to the original or the number 1 access point here, and create a stronger backbone type of network to help with internet speeds if where you're at and where you want to get that wireless is just too far away from the original wireless to get a good signal. So that's always an option. You can run a network cable to all 3 of them if you want. Bare minimum, you have to have a network cable hooked up to the first one so it can get online, and the other ones will connect wirelessly unless you do have that network cable. Now, those ports I was talking about, it doesn't matter what you plug in there, it will detect if it's a connection to your network or if it's a connection to a device, like a computer or a gaming system or anything that connects through Ethernet. So, first guy, hook up. Now, these are designed to go into the modem and replace and be your firewall and your router. That said, out of the box, it's set to automatically figure out if you have another firewall. So if you have a firewall that you want to use, maybe your work gives you one for VPN connectivity, maybe you bought a high-end one to play around with or whatnot, it doesn't matter. It will figure out that it's not supposed to be the firewall, and it'll work with you to create a good network signal. Now, that said, I still prefer to go in and set it to manual, make sure it has an IP address on my network. That way I avoid double natting and things like that. And double natting means you have 2 firewalls trying to do DHCP servers, trying to do the same thing. That's a bad thing. That causes gaming systems to have issues, slowness on the network, and all kinds of good fun stuff. So let me go ahead and plug this guy in, and then I'm going to show you the app so you can see how it's set up. I'm going to plug into power, plug into a network cable. And like I said, it doesn't matter, which one you're using. All right. So give that a second to load up here. So I'm going to switch over and show you the application. Now, when you first run the application, it's going to ask you to either set up an account or log into an existing one. When it does, it's going to ask for your email, all the good stuff, and get you enrolled and get you started. So let's get started, it says, and we're going to do, you need your eero, your power cord, your Ethernet cable, and your modem. So let's get started. It's going to go through the standard of plug it in, plug the eero into your modem. Now here's a fun fact. Cable modems typically bind to whatever they were plugged into originally. So if you're replacing a firewall, make sure you power off your cable modem, plug in the eero to it, and then plug the cable modem back in so it can refresh and bind to the new eero instead of your old one, or else you may not be able to get on the internet. Plug your eero and your modem in, and let's keep going. So it's starting up. You can see an LED indicator on the front, and this guy, it's on the very front of it, kind of covered up by this "Let's Get Started" sticker. Let's hit next. It says it's looking for the network. All right, we found your eero. Let's hit next. And you can pick locations of where you're going to put it. And, you've got bedroom, downstairs, all that stuff. And you can do customization. I'm just going to do, let's do downstairs, sure. So it's setting it up. And then the next thing it should ask us for is our network name and password. What do we want to call our network? And, let's think about some of the things. You don't want to use your numeric of your street address. You don't want to use your street address or your street name. Family names, last name, pet name, kid's name, your name. Don't use that stuff. Phone numbers. Seen that a million times. Don't use your phone number. You don't want to use anything that actually tells people it's your network. Passwords. Let's use uppercase, lowercase letters. Put some numbers in there. Maybe even some special characters. Let's make it super secure. Once it's done registering with your account, let's click next. And of course, it is asking for a network name. Smart Home HQ, super secure. No one will figure out that that's me. And let's go with the old trusty secure password 123. Did I get it right? Of course. Never going to be able to figure that out. That is super secure. Now, if I didn't have to type that in a couple times for demonstration purposes, I would definitely pick something a little bit more secure and probably not Smart Home HQ. I think the neighbors could figure it out. All right, success. Your network is up and running. So are we going to add another one? No, let me show you around the app. You can always go back and add more later. So I'm all set. Okay. Now keep in mind, out of the box, there's probably some firmware updates. It's going to do some speed tests. It's going to try to mesh with the other ones when you get your other two set up. So give it about 24 to 48 hours to align itself and get calibrated and start reporting accurate speed tests. Right now, it's probably going through and trying to test my speed, and it may come back with something impressive, or, it may not. Like I said, 24 to 48 hours, let it get calibrated. The eero comes in 3-packs, 2-packs, and 1. Your best bang for the buck is probably the 3-pack, just because you get enough. If you're buying for multiple homes, multiple locations, you don't have to actually use all 3 at one stop. So you can use them and spread it up a little bit and share the love and distribute it a little bit that way too. So again, Smart Home HQ, these are available in the store. Let me know how you're using your eeros and like them in the comments. And thanks for watching.